What's in the box?
You know what time it is. It's time to find out what's in the box. All right. Ooh, it's looking good. Let's go to the whiteboard. All right, we're back here at the whiteboard, and this is what is in my box this week. Now, for any of you guys who have not seen my videos before, first, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, what I'm doing with this, what's in the box, is these are items that I've picked up mainly on the secondary market. It can be flea markets, thrift stores, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Recently, I've gotten some cool stuff on OfferUp. Sometimes it's things that people send to me. So that's basically the major difference between like this and then my unboxing. Unboxing is stuff I usually will get from like Amazon, Hasbro, Target, Walmart, things like that. So that's the main difference between the two. And what I really like about this is this really helps me unlock my bargain hunting side, because I really try to find really good deals, really good bargains. And if you watch some of the videos from the Book of Bargains, you see like places that I go to find bargains. But I've gotten really lucky on the secondary market, even Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, which I didn't really think to look at OfferUp before, but I've actually gotten some good deals on here. And actually the first item that we're going to be looking at, I actually got for $1 off of OfferUp, and that's this Lieutenant Worf from 1992 Star Trek Playmates. Now, I'm gonna do something that's probably gonna freak some people out, because I'm gonna open this up, because the truth is I've seen a lot of these on sale, and I'm like, you know what? I want to play with this. I want to see the items, and I think that the cool thing about what's in the box is I want to be able to take things out and show you the items. I don't want to get locked up into everything that's in card. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, yeah. I mean, how many of you guys freaked out just because of that, huh? I mean, it's not a big deal. I could see if this was like worth like hundreds of dollars or something, but you see there in a plastic prison. I really liked what these came with. I know that, articulation wasn't like, the greatest action figure, especially considered to what we have now, but I like it. I mean, look, it looks like what? Tricorder, phaser, he has his bat'leth, he has the sword. I forgot what the dagger is called. Oh, I'm such a bad Trek fan, and I watch all the Trek, and I can't remember what the dagger's name is. And I love the little communicator badge. I actually remember begging for one for my birthday that had a little magnet on it, and when you clicked on it, it made a little sound. I love that. So let's just quickly take a look at this. Alright, so the figure, yeah, like it's stiff. You can move around the elbows, the arms a little bit, knees a little bit, but it's kind of like almost locked into a pose. He's got that growl, can't really do much with the head. You can twist the waist though. I do like that he has the little thing for the little pouch here for his communicator. That's cool. But I like it. I mean, it's sweet. He's got his little thing here. I mean, it's all part of one thing, so it's not separate. But that's pretty cool. Let me put him down here for a second and check out these items that are taped down here. Alright, let's start with this, because that's cool. I mean, yeah, that's weird. It has like a little thing on it, because these are new. Oh, maybe it's just, I think this just wipes off. It is kind of funny. This one has to say Worf on it, because it's like, that's not how it do. But remember, just in case people don't know, what this is it's supposed to be the stand, because you see they have, ooh, come on camera, there you go. See, he's got the little hole there, so you can actually click this on here. There you go. And then that way, like, when you're posing it or whatever, I mean, when you're putting it up on your shelf, he has a little stand. So let me hang the camera down a little bit. Yeah, so see, he's got his little stand. So I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because he's like a little bit off the ground. So it's like, he's like lifted off by standing on it. But hey, that's how it works. And then, you know, you got the little items here, the little sword. I really like that oh my gosh, this is in there. And the tape is making it difficult. I really like that the little phaser. You see that? I just want to flip. There you go. The little phaser has already the little effect on it there. And then, like I said, you got the little communicator here. Well, the scanner actually. And this thing got turned upside down. So I guess you could either put that, or I mean, the phaser, you can take off the beam, right? Oh wow, no, you can't. So that'd be weird, right, to put it like that? So I guess not. I thought you could take off the beam, but I guess not. And then he has his sword, and he has his batleth. So I guess, I mean, he can hold the batleth, and then the other, he's got like a kind of a fist thing going on. I guess he could hold the dagger. Ooh, not really. Huh, that's weird. Nor the phaser. Huh, so that is strange that you can't do that. But hey, you know, I'm just cool. I'm just happy to have the figure. I think it's cool, and it's just something that I can pair with pictures and play around with other things. So let's move you out. That's cool. It's actually the first Star Trek that I've gotten, so that's cool. The next one I want to showcase is actually a bunch. So it's kind of like you're getting like a bonus here. And this I discovered when I went to Dollar Tree, and it's the Final Faction, and this is like a Dollar Tree version. This is their own line, and I just thought that was cool. I mean, really, for people that want to army build, don't have a lot of money, if you know, you just want to have a bunch of extra people and you don't want to spend money, they have these, and they're not bad. So I went on one of my toy hunts. I went and I got these, and another cool thing is, like, I mean, I'm not keeping anything anyway, but as far as packaging, but then I think for something like $1, you don't really worry about it. Though I have seen people trying to sell these for more and things like that, and I don't think that's cool at all. But you know, hey, you gotta keep an eye out. So, you know, don't pay more than like $1.50 for these, because that's what you can get them for. And one of the things that you can notice right away is that it's not really articulation. You can't bend at the elbows, the head like turns, but that's it. No waist turn, no knee bend, nothing with the feet. It's just a basic figure, but it still looks cool. And I like what it comes with. It, you know, has a little card on the back, tells you like the name, tells you like strength, speed, all that, tells you like what to collect. You can get a cartoon by scanning it. I mean, that's not bad. And then, you know, you got the little item back here that goes on the back. Let me put that on. Wait, is that then? Because that doesn't fit. Oh, I have it too low. My fault. Alright. So, that's cool. So, I mean, that's kind of like his deal. You know what? He kind of looks like maybe about A-Train, you know, from The Boys. Kind of reminds me of that look with the glasses and everything. But that's cool. Like, he has a, you know, again, not crazy detailed or anything like that. But I think it's like something that's cool that, you know, goes along with the whole, you know, army building. He can be fodder, or you can actually do something with him since they actually have a team. Let's see. The other one here. This guy, Steadfast. Okay, let's take a look at you, Steadfast. Alright, so Steadfast here. Oh, he's got like kind of like the bionic arm thing. Like, I guess his uniform is supposed to look like that, where it's kind of like jacked up, or yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a defect, but yeah, it's like, again, same thing, the same, you know, no articulation, but the design isn't bad. He comes with this helmet. Oh, it actually like goes over his head. That's cool. And then he has this weapon. So that kind of goes here. Doesn't fit this hand that well. Is it supposed to go in his cyborg hand, maybe? fits a little awkward in the cyborg hand. Let me see, am I doing it wrong? I think it's like inside like this. I don't know. That doesn't fit that well, but I mean, it's okay. I'll play around with it some more and see how that works out. Let's see, his card shows his strength and all that, power raging. So Alpha Team. All right, that's cool. And so this is another version. This one is like Elite, because the other ones don't say Elite. This one does. So this is same thing, Steel, but the Elite version. Let's see what the major differences is. So let's see. Compare. Let me get the other card back. So everything's the same, right? Yeah. So this is Sergeant Steel, Final Faction. All right. So it's like it's still Alpha Team 1, but this is like the Elite. So that's the difference in the package. So it's like a limited edition. All right. So let's see. Elite. I mean, articulation and everything is exactly the same. I mean, he has black and gold and everything. And the little backpack thing is gold. But that's it. I mean, everything else is the same as far as articulation. Is that a hair? Is that my cat or something? All right, so yeah, that's it. I mean, that's nothing else there. So let's see. All right, so last up from the Final Faction is Shift, and she's looking awesome. Let me look at strength, speed, durability, all that. Pretty sweet. All right, open her up. Oh snap, I didn't see that before. All right, cool figure. I like the hair. You know, face is not terrible or anything like that. Of course, articulation's just the same. And in this case, she has 2 weapons. You actually can. Oh, so I guess she's just supposed to wear them. Cause I was looking, I was like, I don't think you break them apart. It's like she just wears. I guess you could. Let me see, like. Oh yeah, okay. All right, I was gonna say that would have been kind of silly, but yeah, like. So she can hold the sword, but you can actually remove it. That's actually pretty sweet, I have to say. You know, like that she can remove it from the enemies. Focus camera. But yeah, so you can just remove it from here, and then she has both of them. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, so I mean, I have to say, you're not gonna get a lot of articulation or anything like that, but you know, I really think that overall it's still cool. You know, maybe it's cannon fodder, maybe not. You know, it depends on what you need and what you're looking to get. All right, so the next item is this turtle right here in the middle, and this one's cool because if anyone has ever seen played with Mighty Max or Polly Pocket, this is basically the turtle equivalent of that. And this is the 2016 Playmates Viacom Leonardo mini playset, and it's cool. Now this one I got from Value Village, so of course it's used, and it could be missing some parts. I actually didn't look up yet to see, but I like it. You know, it works. Like things turn, and up here you have like a little drawbridge. You got the sewer. This thing comes out here. You have a little thing back here, like a little target. I'm not sure what the sewer does. It turns, but that's about it. Down here, this thing opens up. So I think there must have been like little figures or something that came with it. I didn't really look that up. If anyone knows about this, you know, let me know in the comments. You have a little entrance there on the side. Can't really do anything with the turtle itself, but you know, I think it's very cool. I like these little play sets. I always thought that something like this was pretty cool. So I think I'll pay like $3 for this. So I just think for that, just to get something like this was really sweet. All right, so moving on, let's cue that ER music, because now we're talking about 2 broken items I picked up from eBay. I got these for 99 cents each. Let's actually move you a little out the way. So I got these two because obviously they're missing some parts. But these are the 2018 Transform Generations Power of the Primes, Headstrong, and Dive Bomb. And of course, when you connect them all, then you're able to make Predaking. And, you know, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do that with the missing parts. But the idea is that, like, normally these, even to get them, like, used, but with all the parts is really expensive. So I kind of want to just see them, test it out, play with it, see if maybe someone else has just the arms or some other parts, and see what I can do. And like I said, 99 cents and free shipping. I don't care if it's broken. I want to play around with it. I want to test things out. It's really good plastic. Like it's stronger plastic. You know, obviously it's not going to be like die cast or anything like that. It's only 2018. It's got this huge thing for part of the connection, but I just want to check this out, and I think it looks pretty sweet, even being broken. And the same thing here. He actually has at least one of his arms, but that's about it. But yeah, it's like, again, broken, but these two for $2, that's fine. You never know what I'm able to get later. I basically add this to our ER section of broken, damaged toys, and I am totally fine with that. Alright, and last up we have this guy here, which I put on a stand because he was giving me a lot of trouble standing up straight. And this, oh, actually there's one more after this, I'm sorry, not last. This is the 2016 DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Deadshot, and so this is supposed to be based off of the Will Smith version from the first Suicide Squad. And it's interesting because there's supposed to be two heads, but of course I got this also from Value Village. It was in a bag with a couple of other figures, so you'll see some of those in future episodes. But the other head actually has him without the mask, but it didn't come with it, and it doesn't look like Will Smith. But you know, it's closer, I guess. But this is, you know, this is cool. It's still more statue-like. It's because you can't bend like the elbows. Like you can move the arms and stuff, and the head turns all the way around. That's okay. The waist turns, but like the knees, nope. I mean, well, no, that's not true. Kind of, because he's got these. That's why it's. I mean, it's just really stiff. Like you can bend at the elbow. Well, wait a minute. Is it just oh no, that's what it was. It was one side. That is strange. So here you can see you can bend it here. I think that's why I thought it was neither, because I just started with this side, and if you see here, I was trying to see if maybe it's because of this that was blocking it, but there's no way to move it or take it off. So it actually is not terrible, but I guess maybe because he would use this to shoot. But you can twist around the hands, so that's cool. And like I said, the knees do bend, but he's got these knee braces things here, so that's what kind of restricts that. I do like the belt. I do like all the pouches with the ammunition and stuff that he got. I mean, he's ready to go. You could put stuff in here. Of course, didn't come with any weapons or anything, but you could put things in here. So again, you know, not terrible. I think this, like I said, this came with 5 other figures, and I think I paid altogether, I think it was only $5 for the whole bag. So I think it was 5 or 6 figures for $5, and all of them were kind of like the same. I think there was like a Captain America and a couple other things, but I'll definitely show off more from that line in future episodes. So now, last but not least, is this guy. And this is the 1996 McFarlane Toys Spawn Series 2, and this is the medieval version. I mean, and look at that, man. I mean, that's wicked. At first, when I saw this was in a separate... no, actually, this was a part of a whole bunch of other McFarlane toys that someone was selling for $5. I think it was I think it was 7 or 8 figures for $5. And some of them, I think one had like a broken arm, another one was missing something else. All of them were loose, but still, for the price, that was cool. And when I started to research these, because I never collected these and I didn't know about these guys until I got them, I just saw the good deal and I wanted to learn. And I was like, okay. And then I realized that all of these were like between 1996 and 1998. And at first I thought that this was like messed up, like paint got on it. But then the more I looked at it, I started to realize, man, that'd be like a perfect coating of paint if this came afterwards. But no, when I looked it up and I see the pictures, it's like, nope, that's how this is supposed to look. It doesn't it look like someone was painting and it got paint on it? Like, that's seriously what I thought. I thought that was part of the reason why I was cheap. But no, this is how he looks and it's cool. Now, I learned from other collectors that, back then McFarlane was more about like that pose. And if you see, stiff, because it's like there's no knee bending here. It's like you kind of like swivel around the thigh. Can't do nothing with feet. You can bend the elbows. You can turn the head a little bit, and then you can turn the waist, but that's about it. But what you end up getting is like sometimes you have to like play around with him to get him to stand. So you see, like, and then there's always some kind of like action pose. I know that some people didn't like that, especially if someone's collecting now and they get one of these and they're like, well, compared to like G.I. Joe Classified or something like that, I can't do all the poses. But I mean, you gotta remember, McFarlane was the person that led to people doing more, especially with the larger 5-6 inch and bigger figures. So yeah, there may not be like a ton of articulation in these older ones, but it still was ahead of what came before it. I mean, he's the one that helped to push that, like, he raised the bar. That's what I'm trying to say. He raised the bar for what action figures should look like and what you should be able to do, and it just kept going from there. So I just think that's cool. So that's what I have in the box this week. Of course, if you like what you see, if you like my video, please hit like, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. But we'll be back very soon with another episode. And until next time, remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.